Babysoures, where are you? Here I am, here I am.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Southern California. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's all good. This guy's looking at my team.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
What's up?
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Vick. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. A first carry for the Hall of Famer, Marcus Allen. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Babysoures, where are you?
Now a carry for Allen.
Here I am.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short
Will
gain
you
of
be
2.
my
It went right back to him, but he pretty
heart?
much had nowhere to go on that
I think
play.
you need
The
the ones that you have in your
pretty
chest
good. That
to
one,
live.
He was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
What do you mean?
They'll start here with Jackson, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Wilson, right side, caught by Jackson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
Sorry, it's just a force of habit.
4 there out of the screen, and it's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Wilson. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And he won't go down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a 6-yard loss on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Here's Wilson. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Got his man complete over the
He didn't
middle.
drop that. That's some
He's
bullshit.
got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Got a man on the right sideline.
Everyone runs the same fucking
And
plays.
down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Wilson going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20.
I ain't bet a linebacker that Brooks does not know how to tackle. He sucks at
Just a
it.
slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And nothing but daylight ahead. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Are you gonna tell me what you mean?
Yes, the old tip
Or just
drill
gonna
works to
watch?
perfection there.
You're bringing back And a lot of times in
Oh, yeah,
practice,
I
you
know.
work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while, to have an awareness and the ability to go up and grab it, and then you want to get some blocking support and end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski, okay? Oski was an
different
interception.
teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a
Too many
three-syllable word.
syllables,
You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. This will be taken in at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position.
Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away. Now a give, right side. Jackson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate down. Back before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On 4th down, Vick. And this is caught. He hits Landry. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. And he slides to avoid the hit. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That's caught. It's Thomas. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Taff has been theirs. Gostkowski for the point after. He's got it, and it's 17-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also something to challenge in your offense. Right here. Hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
How?
Throwing is Wilson. Out to the left there and complete to Howard.
Huh?
A gain of 6 there on first.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ken Houston. And a big
Dumbass really
turnover
threw off
there as
his
his
back
guys
foot
will
like a
get the
retard.
football back.
Nope. Bye.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Goskowski now out to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 11 more yards there. This methodical drive continues. First down, here's Cousins. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. It's going the other way. And now look at him go. The 20, 10, 5, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Cousins on first down. And complete right side to Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 5 now. Cousins. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Julius Peppers just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 68 yards on the ground. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. The quick feet. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown. A great effort there. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now here's Bryant to kick it away. This will be taken short.
We got this.
Babysoures take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. 50, my 50, my 50. Back it, back it.
On first down, it's Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, it's Jackson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to say.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. 66 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken very short. He gets away from one. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Vick. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. On third down, Vick. Dancing to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Vick under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It'll be a 44-yard punt. The return goes for 8. And that will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play action now, Vick. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 23 yards on the play.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now on second down, this is Gurley. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Here's Michael Vick.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run. Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
59 mark, 59 mark. Check, 59.
Vick to throw on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. They'll run on 1st down. Jackson. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Earl Thomas in on the stop. On 3rd down, here's Bo. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Got what he needed for the 1st down with a gain of 2. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. On the carry, it's Jackson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu there to make the tackle.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. To throw on 3rd down, Vick. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
And based on my math, they've only converted 1 time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. 3rd downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility of the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football. The tackles, usually more of the run-stuffing variety. But the way this game is advanced, you're wanting a little bit of everything out of all of your guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's the right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. On play action, Vick. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Being chased, and he's taken down. Trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vick incomplete. It was knocked away. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And now it's 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Vick. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marcus Allen, 71 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now 14-0. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on second and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Here's Vic.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on second down. Vic. And this will be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On third and short to give to the tight end. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9. Vic goes play action. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. Third down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a first down pickup.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up a second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Vic to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
That throw by Vic incomplete. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This will be taken short. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just mentally. Get back to doing what you were doing well in the beginning of the game, but a lot of that is playing with that emotion and that sense of pride and fire that sometimes goes away a little bit when you build up the lead. You think you got it going, and you also think at any moment I can go ahead and go back to the way it was before. You and I both know it's not that easy once you get off the gas a little.
Yeah, they don't want to see this lead diminish anymore. On first down, Jackson. And he lost the football. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Vick now after the fumble recovery. It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And we're back now in Charlotte as we've got the final quarter upon us. We get ready to start the 4th. Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. They run out of the shotgun to Gurley. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Vick readies to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
When it's 3rd and goal, you don't need to make a heroic play. You just need to make a play and able to knock that one away. That was really nice.
Yeah, I don't think going for the interception, like you said, just wanted to make sure that the ball hit the ground, and it did.
I'm going to call heroic anyway.
To throw, Vick. And that is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. So that's the 2nd time this game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're doing, right? They continue to go for it on 4th down. Give the defense a lot of credit, though. They've stopped them 2 out of 3 times. Usually you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Yeah, what's up? I didn't even know you joined back. My bad. Look at all them dubs. Somebody else joined. I don't know who that was. Uh-oh. If I win this last game, I go directly to the Super Bowl. There's a lot of pressure on me. Ever since that fucking Michael Vick card and Steve Young came out, everybody trying to run, but I got 2 fast-ass defensive ends. I got Julius Peppers and Freeman, so one's a 79, the other one's an 82. The least they can do is keep up with him before he runs out the pocket.
With Charles Davis,
no.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And now, for long periods of time, without a top-flight quarterback, the way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, If he's not on the top of his game,
What?
your team's not going to benefit at all.
Ready to go now on a
Here's Antonio Brown. Is Antonio Brown on here? Fast? Oh, that's not Antonio Brown.
Madden Ultimate Team. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And with the play clock at 5, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. First carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
They'll run for the first time to Tariq Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think that, yes. A Raider first down.
How does anyone expect anybody to cover any of that? Looks like I'm going fucking Blue Keekly. I'm gonna cover that shit myself.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
What's up? Glad to see you back.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Geno Atkins, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell
I'm sorry. I didn't even notice anybody was watching. I forgot I was live streaming, to be honest with you. But yes, would you like to explain to me?
I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
No. Slow ass blunt. Fuck. This fucking piece of shit game.
So
no
on
bitch.
the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Yes, sir.
Play on first down, and it turns into a fight just to get back
Would that
to
be
the
yours?
line of scrimmage.
Is that you? Oh, sorry. I kept reading it out loud. I don't know. I'm just used to it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll lose
of course.
Going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Bucket.
Mahomes going to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football.
What's
up,
of course.
He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end
Now I
zone.
can really lay wood.
A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
So am I.
Now we give to the big fullback use check. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
Now I get to clap cheeks.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
White down. Whitey. White Monday down. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Whitey.
Carr keeps it on the sneak. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. And Carr's going to keep it himself. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Why?
Derek Carr taking it in.
I'm being fair. Now I get to clap cheeks.
First here on their opening drive. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah,
Not really. He had 4th down, just converted both of them like a little bitch. He got lucky though.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Y'all, I read something the other day. It was like, am I the only one that pitchers like thinks of myself fucking? I was like, damn, that's crazy. I'd be doing the same shit.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And now
Man, 42 would have got his block, man. It was over.
28-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, it's Jackson. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
Bitch ass motherfucker act like I don't know how to fucking beat that coverage.
On 1st down, Jackson.
He's getting lucky. I'm just gonna run out the middle until he changes coverage.
Folded like a lawn chair. Here's Marcus Allen, who won a Super Bowl MVP with the Raiders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And this
I
will be
understand.
taken
You're afraid to get your
across
cheese
midfield
clapped.
and into Raider territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. 2 minutes
Is that Tillman?
on the clock, second
They have
quarter,
Tillman at linebacker?
7-0 ball
What a
game.
bitch.
A reminder halftime rolls around, Jonathan
does.
Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
Wow.
And down he goes.
Wow.
Aaron
Aaron Donald's bitch ass got me. Yeet. Like he's gonna follow this time. Yeet. Oh, damn. Oh, I went for it on 4th down. Yeah, this might be my downfall right here. I might lose.
Near midfield, right at the 48. To throw, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he actually tried to take off right.
Wow.
Dawkins just got stiff armed by Patrick Mahomes.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Now he's going to go up top over the middle.
What a fucking bitch, bro. Damn, this game pisses me off.
A big pickup of 38.
I know we love our job.
You say you're afraid to get your cheese clap?
We're pretty, excited about. But big
You don't need to be
plays,
afraid.
let's face it, that's
I'm
what
a
we
dog
absolutely
regardless.
love. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist
You're gonna hear him
pumps
clap.
from the sideline
Clap,
after
clap,
that catch.
clap,
They're
clap.
fired out. That's a big game. That's a game
What are we? We're married.
2nd and goal coming up.
We've been married since 1974.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Alright, bitch.
A 2-yard touchdown.
This dude's getting so fucking lucky.
And the Raiders
So
able to
irritating.
extend that advantage. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And
Yes,
that'll
sir.
make the score 14-0.
Everybody,
The kickoff team on the
I'm gonna
field
be
now
clapping
as they will
cheeks here.
send this one away. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Harrison Smith on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own
right back
fumble.
up.
That could have been trouble. First half in the books. You're watching the
get ball
NFL
back.
on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we
Get my
welcome
ass
everyone
kicked.
back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find
Oh
out
me
pretty
goodness,
quickly here
oh me
if they felt
goodness,
they had
oh me
something going, but they
goodness.
just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
They
This
fucking
offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd
Yeet.
down. He's going to fire one deep. Into double
Yep,
coverage.
that's my cue to leave. Well, I officially have lost this game, and I am sad because I was on a 6-game winning streak. But we'll see how far that fucking went. Fucking game. Yes, sir. Or yes, baby. Whatever you want to be called this time. Fuck if I know. child of God. I've never did nothing in my life. Nah. It's hard to do something with 2-inch.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
She won't be laughing at you the whole time.
They'll run on first
I can't
down.
even feel it. I'm like, alright, bitch,
Not
I'm
much to
leaving.
speak of.
Have a
Call it
good life.
1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the
We'll never
first
speak
down
of this
carry,
again.
so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, it's Jackson, and he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On first down, Jackson. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. On the run, it's Bo Jackson. The ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen. Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
They've had touchdowns on both of their drives thus far, but now they face a 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And avoids the contact by sliding. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it 1st and 10 up at the 20. Toss play to Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Throwing, Vick. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. He's at the 40, 30, past the 20. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run with Allen. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. From 17 yards.
We don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism.
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester.
That's caught inside the 20.
What the fuck?
A big play.
Hell no.
59 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to...
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After 7-0 on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Garden. It's the hometown guys with the football here to begin this 2nd quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Jackson as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Vick. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 40. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. And he still has yet to get on track in this 1st half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now, Vick. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half. And he'll be taken down well before the 1st at about the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. On 4th down, Vin, and the Reds got it. They've sack.
What is up?
Lawrence on for it twice now on fourth down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always
Making some
an
pie.
adjustment. Sometimes
I can
it's
make
just
pie
going
too.
back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
First down, Vic. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again, Vic. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's stupid.
A gain of 13, it's a first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not
because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does, and that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Brooks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start here with Jackson. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Alright, come here and I'll show you.
This offense on third down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and run for it. And the surge is going to be too much defensively.
How is his player so good?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Check 52.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And now they're inside the 10 as he's
kick that field goal, bitch.
And
Pussy.
With just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And his kicker is right there. It's
a donut. Those are actually really good. Those are actually probably like, I think, my favorite donuts.
We step aside. This is the
I don't like the ones that have like the red stuff in them though.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Up, down, up, down.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. To throw on 2nd and 10. Vick looking deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something.
I mean, yes, babe.
Longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers, no matter what it says on the score.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So here's Vick following the interception. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Credit the sack to Von Miller. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Now here's Vick. Over the middle, it's Thomas. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, this is Jackson.
Wow.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. On 4th down, Vick over the middle.
Oh, yes!
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's in the first. They're able to keep the drive alive 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse,
shit, we barely have the lead.
This margin too.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Now a give, right side. Jackson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. All told, they get 13 yards on that play.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down now, it's Jackson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch
Oh, God.
as the third
Someone's feeling some type of way.
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll run with a big man, Bo Jackson. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
We've seen this offense go for it on 4th down already on this drive. I wonder if they'll go for it again.
We certainly wouldn't rule it out with these guys. gets it through.
Said
And they
maybe.
push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3.
No, it's not a maybe.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to
It's
run there to only get 3
I
points.
want
I just
some
wonder,
PP.
Are they going to recycle those points because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He's going to wind up and air it out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense now.
What is this dude saying? He probably called me a bitch or something.
It's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just
What's up?
number of occasions in this contest, it's time for them to repay the defense.
What'd you say?
At the least, keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first
like
down.
The audio is so loud, I
Well,
can't
partner,
hear
I
it.
know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game
Nah,
goes
your
on.
defense
I
is
just tell you
something to
from
be
experience,
reckoned
the
with.
first few
I'm
quarters,
surprised I'm winning, to be
you're
real.
eager. You
I
come
got that
running up
lucky
there,
fumble
I'm
at the
gonna tackle
beginning.
this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run here with Bo. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Your defense is hard as shit to run through.
Now a give, right side. Jackson. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
What's your defense?
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late
-2.
4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter,
my offense is
maybe one of my
86,
best
it's hard as shit
receivers
to
running a
play
quick
with.
slant or something like that.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A throw left side to start.
Yes, sir.
On the catch, it's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Holt.
Oh, he has like no time
That was
outside.
good for 26 and a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Vick. That's complete to Bo Jackson. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
He wants to go to a different
this
play.
2-minute drill, very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
Why would you what? Why would you? I mean, you could come get some. It's okay. It's always available. It's a 24-hour vending machine. It'll give you everything you need.
He's back to throw. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Michael Vick. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. Now Brown. Oh, he lost. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
He needs to score. I don't really care for animals. It's not like my biggest concern.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. One last shot for Michael Vick. And it's in.
Hey, yo, good game, man. You almost had another cost fumble.
Well, Charles, exciting to the very end.
Playoff time, baby. Playoff time, baby. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. You should like it too. No. Alright, you have a good night. Love you too. Bye.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gold.
Why?
Charles,
why do I get stuck with all these fucking tryhards?
Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
What'd you say?
Don't beat your meat. I'm coming in.
So I'm just gonna randomly like just pull out my thing, start beating my meat.
He's not on the top of his game.
Yeah.
Your team's not
Why
going
do
to
you have
benefit at all.
towels in this closet?
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I can put it in there because I was using it for Bentley.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Help me!
Help you with what? A wire?
No, the car.
What car?
This car!
So you bought a charger just for a car?
No, I didn't buy this charger. I got it for free.
Where the fuck did you get this free charger at?
Walmart.
How the fuck did you find a free charger?
Sean pulled it out of the other Spider-Man car and told him that we found it on the shelf. And they're like, well, we don't know how to charge